Hey everyone, welcome to another YouTube painting process video. This one is going to be a fun one because I've been playing Fall Guys for quite a bit and I figured it might be pretty funny to create something like this. So hopefully you enjoy the process here as I talk about something that is related to video gaming and art. And it's the idea of pressure. To start off, why is Fall Guys so popular and so fun right now? There are many reasons for that, such as the aesthetics are really nice, the gameplay is really fun, but there's something that is underlying that I kind of realized as I kept playing, and it's the idea that the game isn't really pressuring me to win the game. There are a lot of other games out there, even within the Battle Royale genre, that really pushes your limits and really makes it very competitive. But Fall Guys has this really relaxing way of playing. Now, of course, it could change over time, but for now, it just seems like I'm going in with no expectations and there's no pressure. This is something that I was thinking about as well with work. Someone asked me a question regarding this, how I deal with just having things happen around me, and ultimately for me it's just a matter of being able to do something even when you're under pressure. Now that was more like a half-truth, because the real truth is my best work just comes down to when I have no pressure at all. So stuff like personal work, stuff that is just fun, I always find those to be a lot better, coming out a lot better than stuff that will have me work on a tight deadline or subject matter that I'm not too used to. Those sort of situations will always create a lot more anxiety when it comes to how I draw and paint. But the reality is as well, you're most likely going to be working under pressure no matter what. You're going to have things happen, so if you have deadlines that's time-based, even if you're just doing things as a hobby, art as a hobby, you're most likely just going to have less time than other people, and within that time you might feel pressured to maximize and optimize just how much time you're left with. That will always come into play no matter who you are. Like honestly, I wish I can be that mountain monk in the middle of Tibet, but there's no way. I would not have any situation where there's literally zero pressure going on. So what do you do? And there's really no real answer to it. It's nebulous. It's just the idea that you have to practice to the point where having pressure is still going to yield results. And that's something that a lot of professionals will tell you. To reach that professional level, the worst work that you do must be at a certain tier. Anybody can make a masterpiece on a no pressure situation with all the time in the world. But if you're looking to be professional, you have to yield results even in the worst cases. That's not to say that you're expected to work even in the most tragic situations possible. But if it's something that is just maybe time related or something very minor relative to the extreme stuff, then you're going to have to go to work anyways, whether you're doing a 9 to 5 or you're doing freelance work. And you have to find ways to sort of depressurize yourself so that you don't feel too much anxiety when you are doing your work. So this goes back to the Fall Guys analogy. Why it's such a popular game with all sorts of audiences is the fact that the way it presents itself, you're not looking to be winning all the time. It's not as competitive or seen as competitive as other games. So with art, you have to take that sort of approach as well. You have to go in, even if it is a competitive field, and trust me, it is a very saturated market out there, but you have to kind of shut that out, or at least just enough so that you won't be under too much pressure that you are unable to perform. And that's really the mark of a professional. So hopefully you enjoyed my Fall Guys piece here, or you could call it a Rise Down piece. So funny, right? But the rest of the process will be here. This is a very quick speed painting done in 1 hour, so hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.